missing someone.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Annabelle, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you are not already a subscriber. So on today's video, I'm going to be doing this makeup look. I'm very caked up. I'm not going anywhere, but I did have a subscriber ask me to do this makeup look, which is actually the same makeup look that I did on my how to get rid of brassy orange hair video, which has now more than 30,000 views. So thank you guys so much for that. So I'm going to start off with my bare face, and I usually use this oil-free moisturizer by Neutrogena. It's pretty good and it's like super hydrating. So I'm just going to start by rubbing this in really fast. So today I'm going to be doing a look that has been requested by some of my viewers who saw the video on how I toned my hair from it being brassy to like a nice, you know, unbrassy looking color. And for those viewers that have asked me how my hair is doing now, this is what it looks like. It doesn't have like that much brassiness in it, only because I retoned it a few weeks ago. I did have to retone it after the first time I toned it, which is natural. Toner only lasts a certain amount of time. With washes and heat, it tends to fade and the brassiness tends to come back. So you do have to keep up with it. But you can also use purple and blue shampoo depending on what tone you're going for. So if your hair is more platinum, you definitely want to use more of a purple shampoo is what I've been told. And if you have more brassy looking colors, then you want to go for a blue shampoo. I personally use the Matrix, which I'll put a picture right here. You can buy it at Walmart. They have it at Ulta. It's cheaper to get it at Walmart in the hair salon because sometimes they have really good deals going on. Last time I did tone it, which is like 2 weeks ago, as I mentioned, I toned my roots accidentally and it kind of made them look a little bit red. You can't really tell on camera, but I don't really like it, but I know it's gonna fade, so I'm not too worried about it, as like I'm not gonna go and dye it and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's to answer the questions that I had on that video. To do that makeup look that I wore in that video, which I had some people request that I film a tutorial on how I did that look. It's probably not gonna look identical, but I'm gonna try and do it as close as possible, and I'm using all the products that I used that day in this video. Also, I do want to mention that if you hear voices, it's my neighbors because I'm filming this in the front porch. So yeah, I can't really do anything about that, but just want to let you guys know in case you hear something you're like, am I going crazy? No, you're not. It's just my neighbors. This is the foundation that I use. It's actually really good. I know, like, I don't know, I've used a lot of high-end foundations. It's crazy, but when I tried this, I was like, what am I wasting my money on all of that stuff for? I get this for like $5 to $6 at Walmart. That's the cheapest place that I've been able to find it, and I've compared it to Target, like Family Dollar, stuff like that, and this is literally the best foundation. So this is what it looks like. It's the matte and poreless, and I am shade 220. And I also use the foundation powder with it. So today I want to talk a little bit about post-grad depression, because I feel like not many people talk about that, and it's something that, like, it's not scientifically proven to be real from like what I've read, but it is real, and like it's, you know, something like that I feel like should be addressed more as a mental health issue, because it is something that college students, or, you know, even high school students do experience. And I feel like even more in these times of coronavirus, like, you know, this period that we're living in, that yes, like post-grad depression is real. And what, like, you know, for everybody it's different, I feel like, you know. But during these times, a lot of students were robbed of their, you know, whether that's high school or college experience. And I feel like they might be even for this year coming up for the fall semester and even the spring. Like, we don't know when everything is going to normalize again. And I know that schools are doing their best effort to try and make that experience better for students. But I know that for me, I was actually affected by post-grad depression, and you know, it's not a diagnosis, but it's more like, you know, it's a type of depression.
So now I blend all of that powder away just because I don't want any spots, you know, stuff like that. Alright, so next what I do is I take this Anastasia contour kit palette that I actually found at Marshall's, I believe.
So next, I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows really quickly. So I know a lot of people have their own way of doing their eyebrows. I really don't care for eyebrows. I don't know, shape them, I guess. But I don't really care. See, that's it for that one. And for this, I just used the Anastasia Brow Pomade. Okay, so the palette I'm going to be using today is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So my boyfriend got me this Jaclyn Hill palette for Valentine's Day. I haven't really used it much, just because I haven't really gotten out anywhere. But I'm going to go in with a couple neutral shades here, Silk Cream. You know, I'm just going to mix them. And that's usually like what I do, is I just start with my crease here. And you gotta make sure you blend it in really well. So you wanna do that. Silk Cream, MFEO, and Pukey. Okay, so you wanna just make sure you blend this out really well on the edges. You don't want any rough. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with, I think Buns is the one that I used last time. And I'm gonna change to a little Morphe brush. Buns, and I'm really gonna do it just here on the edge. Once you do that, you want to get like a really thin brush here, and so for this, I'm going to start off with a super light color. I'm going to start right here. So then I'm gonna grab a little bit of Queen that's up here. I'm gonna make sure I put that right on top of here. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Silk Cream, the one that I started with, and I'm gonna do a little bit of the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with Mocha. And I just want to kind of darken a little bit of the end here. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Beam and go here on the bottom. Do my eyelashes. I don't wear fake eyelashes. I've tried many times. One, I don't know how to put them on. Two, I just can't get used to them for my life. And three, I already have long lashes, so I just have to curl them. Instagram blogger, she recommended this because it's really cheap and it's really good, and I'm all about cheap and saving the coins, so I had to get this over any other. And I love mascara. That's one thing that I can't do my makeup and not wear mascara. So, alright, so there we go. And now I just kind of like observe to see where I feel like I need a little bit more eyeshadow. I'm gonna put a little bit more here on the crease. I feel like that stands out just enough. I don't really need much more. And this is the MAC lipstick spray, but the bottle broke, so I put it in this and it works much better. So I'm just gonna spray this a little bit. Carli Bybel palette. This is my favorite palette of all time, as you can tell. It's very neutral, very me. And then what I do is I just go ahead and do a little bit of highlight. And then for the lipstick color, oh my god, let's see which one it is. I usually mix both of these NYX, which are the best soft lip cream, and they're very cheap. So this one barely has any, but it has a little bit, so you can make it go a long way. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some gloss to give it a look. So I'm gonna use the Morphe Pixie color. So now I just need to redo my hair because it's frizzy. And I'm gonna put some blush on and I will show you guys the final product. That's the end of the video for today. This is the hairstyle that I made just really quick. I don't really want to put too much heat on my hair. I put a little bit of blush on just to add a little bit of color. I'm not going anywhere in case you guys are wondering. So this is just, you know, for you guys to see what this makeup look consists of. But of course, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.